Today, we're unboxing the Fluval AquaClear 30. Let's see what's inside. Right away, you get the main filter housing, intake tube, and all the parts you'll need to set it up properly. The newer models offer an intake sponge, which I think is really cool. Right away, we have a paper blocking the main event. We don't need this. I'm not sure what it's for. I think it's to teach us how to use it or something. I don't know. We're just going to put it at the side. Inside here, so we're going to take the lid off. We have the part that will help you adjust the flow to your tank right here. And then we have an intake sponge coming out, which I'm really happy they added, like I said before. It's pretty spongy, I like it. And it's really coarse, so it won't get clogged that easily. All right, let's get the whole unit out of the box. In here is gonna be where our sponge is, our activated carbon, and our bio balls for beneficial bacteria. Literally just dropped the activated carbon, and yeah, I don't know what I was doing, but we don't need that. Let's get getting this baby together. So first we're going to take this out. So there's actually clips that you have to push in, which I love because that was one of the problems in the old one. It used to like lift. So now it clicks in, which is really cool. But the sponge here is going to go into the bottom and it kind of like clamps in like that. And then the activated carbon is going to go on one side, and then your biological filtration or your bio balls is going to go on the other side, which is really, really cool. I actually really like the new design. We're going to click on this. This is how you adjust your flow into the filter itself and the outflow, essentially. Next, we have some extensions. So this one and this one. And so what you're going to do is you can actually make it longer if you have a deeper tank like this, but you don't have to use that middle tube. So I'm not going to use that middle tube because I'm putting this in a 10-gallon tank. So you can just put it right on just like that. I always recommend adding this sponge. It protects fry and big debris from going into the filter itself. Also shrimp. It does protect shrimp as well. So I always recommend just adding an intake sponge. I really love that they added this into the new kit. I just squeezed a filter from another one of my tanks into this tank to get it seeded with beneficial bacteria. So let's set this filter up on this tank and see if it'll clear up in 24 hours. First, we need to prime the filter, which means grabbing water and putting it in the back. It just helps the filter not get burnt out as fast. Then we're going to plug it in like I did here and let it run. And I might have to adjust it. I like to turn it a little bit to the lower setting. It helps get the water in there first, and then I can adjust it where I need it once the water starts flowing out like this. Now it's time to just let it do its thing and let it clear up this tank. This is after it's been set for 24 hours. Look how clear that is. I love these filters.